Hi everyone, it's Andrea Hess, and today I want to talk with you about why it sometimes really seems to suck to be highly conscious as an entrepreneur. And we're going to talk about what rules we have to abide by to make our business flourish. Have you ever tried something in your business that seems to work for everybody else, but for you it totally falls flat? Things like using a series of email templates. For everybody else, they get a gazillion strategy sessions. For you, none. Or you went with a formula to construct a webinar that's supposed to convert like gangbusters, and it does for everybody else in your mastermind group, but not for you. Yeah, so what is going on with that? It can be so frustrating, right? When people are using these techniques to make money all around you, but for you, the money just stays away. So let's talk about what is happening, okay? We have to understand how we as highly conscious entrepreneurs are different and how we have to play by different rules in business, plain and simple, okay? So this is how most people operate. We have here the third dimension, which is, the physical. This is where money happens, right? Third dimension. Fourth dimension, which is the dimension of thought and ego. And then the fifth dimension, which is what we think of as the spiritual plane. This is where our higher self is, our soul self, okay? Now, most entrepreneurs operate this way. They are dissatisfied with their third dimensional circumstances, right? I mean, that's how we start any journey. We want to make more money, right? And so what they do is they look for good money-making ideas, which they find here in the fourth dimension, and then they ground those ideas back into their own business and make money. Now, there's a little bit of awareness that they are also spiritual beings, but their consciousness is fourth dimensional. And so this is where they look for inspiration. You know where that inspiration comes from? Other people who are already making money, right? This is where we get the concepts of, modeling other people's success and just do what successful people are doing. That is an old fourth dimensional paradigm. Well, for us, it looks a lot different, right? Because at some point we didn't like our third dimensional circumstances, and instead of looking here for solutions, what we did is we went on a spiritual path and we discovered who we are as divine beings. We got to know who we are at soul level, right? We're not just dimly aware that we're spiritual beings. We really identify, we're conscious of who we are as spiritual beings to some degree, okay? A lot of our consciousness is up here. Well, there's a very simple formula that you must remember. Did I spell that right? Consciousness equals responsibility. See, you went and you evolved yourself and you got all conscious of yourself as a spiritual being, right? Well, now you have the responsibility to ground that into your experience. And you know what? You can't do business here, right? You can't do business from a fourth dimensional consciousness level. You can't. So the thing is, your fifth dimensional aspect, your higher self, your soul self, doesn't look like anybody else, right? Your soul is like a snowflake. You are a unique, individuated expression of the divine, which means that as soon as you express your divinity into your business, it's going to look very different from any other business out there. And that takes a lot of courage, especially when all around you people are doing fourth dimensional business where they're just imitating and using proven models and formulas. It seems harder. It seems a little unfair almost, right? Because it'd be so much easier to just, plug our stuff into some proven model and turn it on and yay, money comes out, right? That seems easier. And so sometimes it really does seem to suck to be highly conscious, to have this level of responsibility, to express all of this. But I want to talk about the benefits. First of all, because of your uniqueness at soul level, when you ground your divinity into your business is inimitable. no one can imitate your business. They'll try. It won't work. And your business and you and your marketing is going to stand out because it's not going to look like anyone else's. And that gives you a huge advantage in a very, very noisy world. The other advantage is that when we expand our vibrational spectrum this way, we become more powerful and faster manifestors. Now, if you've got consciousness like this and you're trying to do business here, you're powerfully going to manifest nothing, okay? But when you actually dare to express your divinity into your business and you let your soul express itself, you are going to manifest very unlikely success. So it's tempting to imitate. It's what we're taught to do. The whole school system and even the employment system sets us up for this. Okay? In school, all we're taught is to regurgitate information that is right. While grounding our divine self-expression throws principles of right and wrong totally out the window. You just have to create the business that is true for you, the content that is true for you, and follow inspiration. Now, you have to follow inspiration. You still have to be reasonable and logical about the way you then ground it into the third dimensional experience. See, we're still responsible for being reasonable and logical, having to market, having to sell, and then also actually doing the work, implementing, right? Because I also know a lot of highly conscious entrepreneurs who, well, entrepreneurs really, who just like to hang out here, right? So they go, oh, I'm so inspired, I feel so motivated. Oh, wait, I'm losing steam. This must not be my path. Let me go back, right? So we don't want to be here because, I mean, we can, but that makes us no money. So we really do have a responsibility for the whole thing. Yes, we have to express our divinity. We have to also engage our brains, right? Reason, logic. And we also have to do the work in the physical. But when we do that, we create results more easily than people who are just operating on this spectrum. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you take on the responsibility that comes with your high levels of consciousness. This is Andrea Hess. Thanks so much for watching.